Hoping to send him. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. One left for Oakland. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike two. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4. Shortstop Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Next up for the A's, Darnell Mason, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hot shot to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. This is hit high left center. On the run is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
For how soft this guy's hands are, constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power, but look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he drops it. To Iglesias for one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Kemp. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. From the belt, the pitch, and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Pedro Severino.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Hanser Alberto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. One and one.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Cooper Rush.
Now at the plate, Cooper Ross. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After to Santander. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that one is gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Ace Curtis is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Number 0, Ace Curtis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll come up empty as he tried to hunt down the knuckleball at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Austin Hayes the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, now he's baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
The 0-1 delivery fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
It's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
To the plate now, Darnell Mason, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Mancini is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
So stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He's set. Here it comes. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Santander waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Iglesias is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Pedro Severino. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Hanser down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
0-1.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
Matt Olson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Olson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Olson, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
Now
job.
batting, left fielder, Cooper Rush.
Into the box, Cooper Ross, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Alberto gloves it to Iglesias for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Next will be the designated hitter, Marcus Semien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And to score from the tying run. And a relay home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A's have to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Laureano is there, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Renato Nunez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darnell Mason. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hard liner to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still tied 1 apiece. Strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
So striding forward now, Austin Hayes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Last half of the seventh
Leading
here,
off,
and standing
Oakland A,
in the outfielder,
the right
Ramon
fielder,
Laureano.
number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The first base.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Bare-handed for one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So a runner at first now with one away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Jose strikes in his last at-bat.
Jose Iglesias.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's out. Ball, that's
And he
fly.
misses 2-1. Two and two.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And there's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch.
Hey!
Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So now to the plate, Cooper Ross, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Corey Woodson.
Stepping in, Corey Woodson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
At the plate now, Christian Carter,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Santander will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Now to the plate, Darnell Mason. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to left. On the run is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 3-1 Oakland. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Runner at second, 1 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Line hard to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Now in the box, Chris Davis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Standing in, Austin Hayes. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. This one's down to third. He's got it. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Athletics came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Ace Curtis gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.